Man. Hey, yo. That like button, man. Yo, this, this stuff gotta stop, yo. We gotta stop with the shenanigans, man. For real. Gotta stop with the shenanigans. The fake activists. Man, yo, I'm telling you, we got some work to do. What it is, gang? Man, we need a ethnic cleansing in the black community. Like, straight up. Need a cleansing, man. Need to get rid of some of these people, man. I don't know how we gonna do it. You know, because a lot of people don't even realize or don't even care about how important the narrative is, man. Like, people don't care. That's why I always stress it. I make sure I stress it on my page, you know, because people really need to understand, yo, how important the narrative is, yo. How important it is for us to have voices. You know what I mean? Like real voices. So, there's two things I want to talk about. For 2 weeks now, black people in Gary, Indiana has been without power. And that shit ain't getting no media attention. No media attention. I seen it yesterday. Oh. I seen it yesterday. And they never get a chance to get around to it. Then we got Charlemagne, the Breakfast Club. Yo, what are the Breakfast Club doing, man? What are they doing? Do anybody have answers? Like, yo, I wouldn't be so pissed off with the Breakfast Club if they didn't try to make Charlemagne a voice in the black community. I wouldn't give a fuck what they do. But if you want to be a voice in the community, yo, you gotta be held to a high standard, yo. And I don't think we holding Charlemagne to a high enough standard. Given the influence that he has, given the money that these corporations pay him, I don't think we hold him accountable, y'all. We need to start holding Charlemagne accountable for anything that goes on at the Breakfast Club. I just told y'all, we just found out that he's basically running black media right now. Charlemagne is at the top of black media with this Black Effect shit. But he had Saucy Santana on their show. What another nigga say? Get your money and take care of your family on Mantown. I know you on content, but this borderline gossiping. What? Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get it, bro. See, this is the problem. You don't get it. Yo, you don't know how important the narrative is, bro? You don't know how important. Yo, the narrative is so important that they fucking silence people. The narrative is so important in North Korea in Russia, they kill journalists, my nigga. The fuck is you talking about? See this the ignorance. This is why, yo, we are so preyed upon, we're manipulated, and we are fucking controlled. Yo, what you just said made absolutely no fucking sense. It makes no sense, bro. And you thought you was coming from you thought that made sense, didn't you? When you typed that shit, you thought that it was going to resonate. Yo, they kill journalists in other countries, my guy. Yo, I don't live nowhere near the trenches, my nigga. This look like a trench house. I'm not in no trenches. It ain't about me being in the trenches, man. It's about these people that's in our community that they paying to push nonsense on the rest of us. You don't think that's important? Man, you tripping, man. That's the fucking problem with us, man. That's the fucking problem, yo. It was a time, yo, when black people stayed on code. They didn't start paying niggas. And now niggas ain't got no sense of community, no morality, no nothing. Now I don't fuck what I post, what I speak. I don't post no nonsense. Like I speak the truth. I speak what need to be spoken. That's why my page get motherfucking shadow banned and down send out notifications. But you know what? It ain't stopped me. I've been on this bitch for 5 years saying what need to be said on this motherfucking internet. Fuck is you talking about? Man, you tripping. Talking about the narrative. Yeah, nigga, the narrative, nigga. The narrative of black youth is dangerous, nigga, violent, nigga. That's why when they get locked up, they sentence them to 1,000 years in prison at 16, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You gotta kill an image before you kill a person. Fuck is you talking about, man? You better start paying attention to the narrative. See, that's why it's hard talking to people, man. Yo, I ain't never glorify the streets. I don't glorify the streets. I'm just saying if you're gonna play in them, play by the rules. Every time I have a conversation about the streets, I say, yo, I don't recommend it. It's a lose-lose situation. But if you in it, don't go out like a motherfucking Sosa. That's what I say, y'all. I never get on here and tell no kids to jump in the streets, knowing what the streets do. Fuck no. It is rules of the streets. It's rules in everything in life. It's rules in everything in life. It's like saying ain't no rules to driving. Just because you run a red light or do a little stop and go at a stop sign, that don't mean it ain't rules, bro. It's rules in everything. Like, man, y'all just be saying anything on this internet, man. Rules in everything. That's why niggas get killed out this bitch. They broke a rule. You played with the wrong person. That's why motherfuckers get life. You broke a rule. You ain't wear your mask. You ain't put your mask on. Rules in every fucking thing, man. Stop letting these niggas tell you stupid shit. Ain't no. Why can't you? Why can't you compare the streets to driving? You get what you talking about, yo? What are you talking about? Yo, I would be foolish. Yo, the streets is never going to end. It's never going to end. Unless we in poverty. Do America or any community have a fucking plan to fix poverty? So that's me saying is talking about the streets to end. That'll be dumb. That'll be a waste of time. Nah, yo, I'm trying to teach rules to life, nigga. I ain't teaching no motherfucking street rules, man. You can things that you learn in the streets, you can apply that shit to life. Nigga, part of the reason I am who I am on this internet is because of shit that I learned being outside, being in the mix. Trial and error. Trial and error. Hold on. But you just got on here and said the narrative ain't important. Like, yo, that was crazy, bro. Nigga, the narrative always been important, man. That's why blacks been fucking voting Democrat all these years. Because the narrative was the Democrats is for black people. Ain't that the narrative? Republicans is for whites. Democrats are for black people. That's the narrative, man. It don't necessarily mean it's true. It's just a narrative. Stereotypes. Narratives. Streets ain't never done, bro. Hope these kids do it. And I think when it comes down to that, I think the next generation is going to be better because I think there's more fathers, black fathers than ever before that's being present in their kids' life. If anything, that's going to be the reason why people, move away from the streets. Fathers is more involved than how it was in the 80s or the 90s and shit like that. That would be the only fucking reason. But as long as you got poverty, yo, you gonna have people willing to make money off that shit, yo. That's just what it is. Yeah, but you just pissed me off when you talking about the narrative not important, man. Like, you is tripping. You better start paying attention to the narrative, nigga. The narrative that they put on our kids, nigga, is dangerous, disrespectful. The narrative that they put on our women is rude, obnoxious, loud. That's why we get treated the way we do in the criminal justice system. That's why we get treated like, what are you talking about? Like I told y'all before, and I just heard Oskano repeat it. I don't know if he got it from me, but salute to Oskano. Yo, it don't matter how good me and you raise our kids, bro. I can raise my kids to be doctors and fucking lawyers, yo, but when they go outside that fucking house, know what they gonna get viewed as? What the narrative is of black youth. Nigga, y'all better tighten up. That's the fucking problem with people, man. That's how they gonna get treated. You know why? You know why? Because that's what America views our kids as. Because of the narrative. Because of imagery. Because of propaganda. Because of stereotypes. It don't matter if my kid is a straight A fucking student. How many times have we seen FBI agents get harassed by the police because they black, bro? How many times we seen straight A kids, students get gunned down because they thought they had a gun? Meanwhile, this child ain't never told a gun in his fucking life. Don't even care for him. Oh, yo, we gotta fight back against the narrative, man. Look at this shit. This shit is fucking disgusting. This is disgusting right here, man, for Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club to put on their platform. You got this whole thing going on about the Saucy Santana dude. He on this bitch talking about kids wanting to... Y'all know this. Look. And look at the Breakfast Club. Look at this shit. A real nice to see. He always in the bag, but the hitter pretty sweet. He like the trick, he like the treat. I heard he was the freak, but when you run your mouth, that's when the hitter start to tweet. Look at this shit, man. Fuck is you talking about, man? These motherfuckers reaching millions of black people. They put a motherfucking man on here that thinks he's a woman that's talking about DL men with families that deal with other men. The fuck is you talking about, man? We in crisis mode. You better tighten up and start paying attention. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all think this shit don't mean nothing. Y'all tripping if you think it ain't nothing to worry about. This fucking Breakfast Club is probably one of the motherfucking, if not the biggest, urban fucking podcast in the fucking United States. And they got this nigga on here. Look at this nigga. You gotta be quiet. Look at this nigga, man. My bad. Man, that shit not fucking cool, man. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Man, we need to be so mad and angry over that shit. They need to issue a motherfucking apology, man. But the problem is, we can't get to that point because everybody's involved in the bullshit. Everybody. All these so-called activists is tied into these motherfuckers. That's why I did the live yesterday saying, yo, Charlamagne runs Black YouTube. With that Black Effect shit. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. People better tighten up, man. For real. Yo, we used to be way more militant as a community. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think money changed it. I think money got certain people to... I think money then created a situation where a lot of people think they are above the program. You know what I mean? They think they're beyond approach. They think that I'm good, which means everybody's good. No, yo, but that shit don't mean nothing, yo. If the community ain't straight. You know, if they still view us as degenerates, you got niggas like Blueface running around disrespecting black women. Like, yo, man, y'all don't see what the fuck going on? You talking about the narrative. You got Krishan Rock out this bitch. Like, man, yo, they is destroying us on this internet. They destroying us on this internet, man. I mean, making money while doing it. That's what make it even worse. Right, North Memphis. When the fuck they start letting niggas perform? Come on, man. With all the backlash and all the bullshit that been going on about Shorty name. Around your name. I done forgot what I was looking for. The fuck was I just talking about, yo? The fuck was I just looking for? I don't even remember. Fuck it. Oh. Meanwhile, you got shit like this going on. Look what's going on in Gary, Indiana. Breakfast Club with all the viewers they got. All the eyes. All the platforms that they on. They ain't made a big deal out of this yet.
What's up, friends? We are here live in Gary, Indiana, where a tornado has swept through, and I'm not sure where it did landed, but it definitely messed up most of the city. All the power is out, as far as I know, all across Gary, Indiana. I'm going to take you through our front yard. It got hit hard, and our whole block. There's even a pole down that way. Ooh.
No, yo, yeah, that you pissed me off with that though, man. Like,
my name's Aja, and I'm in a blackout, one of the worst ever for Indiana, and we're going on about a motherfucking week. So come get ready with me as I go in my house, load my fucking pew-pew, because people are robbing people for generators, and put new batteries in my flashlight as we navigate the fucking apocalypse. This is my dog Carter, by the way. As you can see, little and not able to bite a fucking thing. All right, for starters, we got the Walmart special. I went and bought 3 lanterns that all take batteries, and they come with batteries. So I don't have to buy any more, but I do have extra because I don't trust myself with candles, and it is pitch black dark. How dark, one might ask? Well, let me show you. This is how dark it is. and I'm in my car. My name's Asha, and I'm in a blackout.
It's like a
What's wrong with this shit? Yeah, man, people out this bitch. It's hella shit going on. There's a video that I seen, and it was showing how people was motherfucking living down that bitch. 9 days, no power.
When I tell y'all, it's literally like Gotham City out here. It really is. You're probably looking at the flash from my camera, but my windows are open. And if you could look at my windows, you're probably seeing the street cars. The lights from the cars going down the street. I'm in the 46408 area code. We have no water here. We have no power, and people are not believing me when I say we have no water. It's because I'm in a mobile home park. And the Gary Sanitation Department has to have power in order to clear out our pumps for sewage. So until we get power, they had to cut the water off because the sewage is bagging up. I'm going to post a picture that my mobile home park management just sent showing the down power lines literally on the next block. There's still a lot of down power lines, still a lot of trees laying all over the place. It's Wednesday night.
Like, man, they out there treating black people bad, man.
This is Gary, Indiana. An argument. Man, I can't.
They out here treating black people bad, man. They doing this dirty on all avenues. And the problem is, niggas don't even care, man. I'm telling y'all, one of the worst mistakes, niggas be listening to fuck boys like Charleston White that tell you shit, worry about yours. And to a certain extent, you do, yo. But as a community, yo, we got to worry about each other, yo, because they fucking us over, yo. Like, how the fuck is it you there at day 9, day 10, yo, and the world just finding out about this shit? You know what I mean? If this wasn't black people, man, they'd have did whatever they had to fucking do, yo, to get that shit right. They'd have sent down motherfucking helicopters with food and all type of shit. But since it's black people in Gary, Indiana, they like, man, fuck them, they'll figure that shit out. Then on the internet, they just fucking just doing this bad. Every fucking post, they posting Blueface and Krishan Rock. Yo, I do not like Blueface. I swear, yo, like I don't like him. I don't like what he stand for. I don't like how he talk. I think he is horrible for the black community. I think he is being paid to push nonsense. Like, yo, people just don't understand, yo, how important it is to protect our image, yo. And it's frustrating that people don't really get it. Like, yo, we have to protect our image. That's why the world view us like how they view us, yo, because it's so many people with their hand in the pot. You know what I mean? We got so many people with their hand in the pot, and they just showing the worst. You know what I mean? They just showing the worst of us. And the crazy thing about it, 70% of us don't even give a fuck. Yeah, but it's not getting the media coverage. Media coverage is important because it's about the narrative, yo. Like, narrative is important, man. And I'm telling y'all, start paying attention to what the fuck is going on, man. I'm telling you. They hitting us from all angles, man. They hitting us from all angles, man. And then they got these sellout ass niggas at the top. And they just create, it's like an illusion that, what they call it, the illusion of inclusion. You know what I mean? It's an illusion that everybody got a voice, yo, but it ain't really real. Because everybody got a voice, but we're going to make sure this voice that's right here never reach up there. And if they ever was to get up there, we got to try to knock them back down, man, because we can't allow that to happen. We need these guys there because these guys are on our payroll, and these guys are going to stay away from certain situations, certain conversations that need to be had. But they'll talk about certain things, you know, they'll keep it real surface level. So it looks like that, yo, really for us, man, yo, really stay speaking up. But if you pay real close attention, like I always tell you, what's more, it's not about what people talk about. It's about what people don't talk about. That's how you know where they really stand at. That's how you know where they stand at, man. That's how you can, you know, pick apart a nigga character. Where you see his problems, you see his issues. And this guy, who they said is the go-to when it's the issue, is fucking quiet. Like, yo, with this fucking Saucy Santana motherfucker, like, yo, Breakfast Club had to answer for that. Like, real answers. Yo, but we so confused, we don't even give a fuck. Like, yo, they really just put that man on there, yo, and sung a fucking song, yo, about DL men with families, with children, and wives, and girlfriends, dealing with other guys. Yo, that's how fucking HIV and AIDS get transferred. Yo, that ain't no motherfucking game. That shit not entertainment. That shit ain't funny. That shit disgusting. Man. That shit crazy. I was saying that shit earlier today, y'all. I'm like, damn, Breakfast Club, yeah, that's type shit y'all on. Like, it's bad enough interviewing them. Interview them, cool, whatever. Yo, but to have, yo, do that song and share that song to your... How many followers they got? To share that song to your 2.5 million followers is insane, yo.
For Monday, August 4th, goes the president.
He out here giving niggas donkey of the day. Man, y'all need donkey of the day, man. Man, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes like I'm the only one that care for real. Niggas don't care. See, the problem is I ain't got the money and the resource. But these motherfuckers put barriers in place to make sure nigga like me never get the money and the resources. You feel me? Because they giving all the resources to Charlemagne. You know what I mean? Whack 100. Like, yo, just look at what's going on, yo. We got all, like, it's sad, yo, what they did with social media, yo. Like, they really flipped this shit upside down on us again, yo. They did the same thing with black, the black sector of social media that they did with fucking hip-hop. Did the same thing, yo. They turned the fucking positive into a negative. And paying a few niggas. That's it. Where everybody else losing, these niggas getting rich. Like, yo, I can't be the only person that got a problem with Blueface. Or do y'all see how that nigga be treating women, man? And I seen the conversation that the Stunner Girl had with him when he was talking to her, when she was talking to him. Like, yo, you don't act like this on camera. I mean, off camera. So you out here playing a character. Like, I can see if that's how he really was. Yo, this is a good kid, yo, played football, never been in trouble. Now all of a sudden he a gangster with tattoos all over his face that disrespect women. Like, yo, the nigga went to his baby shower with his supposed to be girlfriend that's pregnant and left with Krishan Rock. Yo, niggas don't be going that hard, yo. Can you imagine y'all going to your girl baby shower and leaving with your ex-girl? Yo, niggas do not go that hard, yo. But that's the image they want to portray of the black man. You understand? Like, yo, imagery is real, yo. The narrative is important, yo. We got to start protecting that shit, man. For real, man. Man, I can't stand him, yo. I be unfollowing pages. It's just like they make new pages to put the nigga on. I mean, normally when I see him and Krishan, I fucking, like, whoever's sharing him, I'm out of there. Fuck that. I don't want to see that shit. You said what? I think you're probably just lazy and want to blame the white ones. Who the fuck are you talking to, yo? Did I say anything about white people? Pony boy? Yeah, yo, did I mention white people at all? I'm talking about black sellouts, man. The fuck, y'all? I'm one of the ones, yo, we can't begin to address anything about white people until we remove these niggas out the way. They the ones in the way. Like, it's like we trying to put the cart before the horse. Yo, we can't fight institutional racism. We can't fight none of that shit until we need to identify and remove the black sellout. Because they the ones that's in the way. They the ones that's keeping it going. And the sad thing about it is, they keeping it going, but at the same time, power to the people. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's so disgraceful about the shit. They playing both sides. Like, yo, Charlemagne is supposed to be like, yo, I showed y'all where Mark Lamont Hill is going on platform after platform after platform and having debates about trans rights. Yo, that ain't even an issue in our community like that. You know who benefits the most? Do you know who benefits the most when it comes down to this whole transformer talk? White men. Cause that's all the fuck I see. When I told, so I'm out all day, 12 hours. And that's what the fuck I see dressed up as motherfucking women. But what they do is they put a Saucy Santana out there. So in turn, you got black people fighting for trans rights for white men. I'm trying to tell you, that's how they do it. All you gotta do is pay attention, man. All you gotta do is pay attention, man. That ain't no huge issue in our community like that, man. It ain't. But you got Mark Lamont Hill go over that bitch debate with Candace Owens about. This nigga said men can have babies. Like, what? And then they always try to connect, they always try to correlate it to the black community. Like, anytime, this is what you need to pay attention to. Whenever they talking about somebody else struggle and try to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Validate it by speaking about slavery or Jim Crow. Get them out of there. They're part of the problem. Because that's their always their go-to. They talk about rights for certain groups of people, and then go back into that's the same thing that happened in the civil rights movement. Like, yo, come on, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that, man. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk about them two things. I ain't want to go live long, yo. Nigga pissed me off earlier. Yeah, that. Talking about the narrative. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, you better pay attention, man. We got some vicious narratives going on when it comes down to black people specifically, the man and the woman. Yeah, man? The man and the woman. We got some vicious narratives, y'all, that we ain't doing. We doing a horrible job at fighting back. You know what I mean? We doing a horrible job of fighting back, yo. And like I said, yo, we can't begin to talk about anything that's going on with anybody else until we get these motherfuckers out of there. And I'm talking about the black sellouts. I'm talking about the Charlemagne the Gods, where they gave this nigga $200 million. And he just put platforms all over the internet. All over the internet. And all they doing is motherfucking ping-ponging, passing the ball back to each other. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them black groups. I don't trust none of them black civil rights activists. I don't trust damn near none of them motherfuckers, yo, because I think they all is pay for play. You heard me? Like they say some motherfuckers is gay for pay. You feel me? These motherfuckers is play for pay. Yeah, man. They take a dollar, they play the game for a couple of hours, but ain't none of them really authentic. Because where's the outrage? Yo, they just had Saucy Santana on the fucking platform, yo, talking about men with kids that deal with men. And we know that is how diseases get spread. Where's my son? Where are these people? Where's Umar? I don't trust Umar. But where are these people, man? Where are these people that's going to hold them accountable and make them apologize and say it'll never happen again? I don't want to see no Umar Johnson on Other Dialogue talking about, yeah, my brother Charlamagne. You know that's my brother. Man, fuck no. We need a motherfucking recantment. Public statement. Yo, we'll never do this again. I don't know what I was thinking. This is a horrible idea. And then after that, we cut them off completely because there ain't no coming back. Straight up. Like I'm not told y'all with me. I ain't no, yo, when you do disrespect to this magnitude, it ain't no apologizing and we just kumbaya. We forgive you, man. Fuck no. We appreciate the apology, but now just go over there. You know what I mean? That's where you wanted to be anyway. You feel me? Ain't no coming back. No, you are safe over there, yo. Just now I'm glad you exposed yourself and showed us who you is. So now you can just be over there forever. And we ain't never gotta worry about you again. But we don't do that, yo. We allow these motherfuckers to keep playing with us. Keep playing. Like, yo, this is horrible. Let me play it again for y'all, yo, for the people that just missed it. Look at this shit, man. They shared this on Breakfast Club. 2.5 million followers. They didn't even used to, like my man North Memphis said, when this fuck Breakfast Club start having live performances? Is this a new addition to the show? And if it is, why the fuck is this the first person to do it? Listen to this. Y'all know the lyrics? Do y'all even know? Look, I didn't even know this song was this bad. Like, because I don't listen to the radio. You feel me? And I damn sure don't listen to him. But I seen a few people a couple weeks ago talking about the song. So I said, let me go listen to that shit. You feel me? You know, because I like to know what I'm talking about. And I listened to that shit. I said, yo, this is fucking insane.
My bad.
Listen to the song, yo.
Too loud. You gotta be quiet. Real quiet. You know I got a man. Why you trying to make me cheat? I hear those saxophones. It's getting loud on the creek. I'm trying to tell secret, but you messing up the flow. And if I'm finna leave that hitter, then you gotta spend a little more. Talking 50, 100 cash. Baby, start me in Chanel. Not no Kirk Lurker. I want my trade, so we quiet on the creek. He got a baby mama boy. Put them kids to sleep.
Listen, you hear that shit? Yo, this is fucking horrible, yo. Like somebody need to, yo, Charlamagne and them need to be on Breakfast Club tomorrow. And they need to explain this shit. Yo, what the fuck was y'all think? Who idea was this? Fuck all that. Who idea was this? Man, y'all ain't failing me, man. Like we fucking boycotting Target. It need to be a Breakfast Club band. The fuck? A Charlamagne the God band. A motherfucking Al Sharpton band. Like, those are niggas that we need to be banning, man. Straight up, yo. Fuck, man. Man, we need to tighten up. Real. But, yeah, black women support that shit. It's fucked up. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they convinced black women to rally for this shit like the way they do. Like, yo, they rally for that shit, yo. Like, I don't understand what's the amusement or what's the connection. I don't. Like I said, similar to what Black Lives Matter did, where they used black pain to push gay rights. You got black men that's pushing this trans shit to the benefit of white trans men. That's how that shit work, y'all. Like I say, y'all, for this to keep being a topic of discussion on YouTube, yo, you would think that we got like an influx of trans people in the black community, and we fucking don't. We don't. But I'm gonna tell you who do, cause I see them. The motherfucking white men, yo, just so that a lot of them can come out the closet. You know what I mean? They like Bruce Jenner or whatever the fuck his name is now. You know what I mean? Caitlyn. You know, it's for them so they can, you know, a lot of them feel like women. My bad, yo. A lot of them feel like women on the inside, right? But they know black people go fight. It's like, yo, it's just a lot going on, yo. It's hard to explain, yo. And the more I explain it, the more YouTube lessen me in the algorithm. You feel me? Like, straight up. It's like, damn, yo. Like, I be sacrificing so much, yo, for people to get it. And it's like, people still don't get it. But, I gotta go to work. I just wanted to talk about that shit. You know, I ain't said nothing about the, it is too much going on, yo. So much going on, yo. People just oblivious to it. People don't care, man. People think it's not important. You know, people don't really care about situations until if it affects them personally. You know, that's the problem. We need to start caring when it affects other people, or care just in general when it's affecting us all. Like this, man, this shit been going on for years, man. You know what I mean? And it's getting worse. Like, it's getting bad. It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad. Yeah, I already know, because they don't, you know, I'm too vocal. You know, they don't want vocal. They want controlled, yo. Like, you can speak your mind long as you controlled. You know, I might say anything on this bitch. You feel me? But everything I say, I believe. A lot of these people is getting on these platforms and that they spitting somebody else's thoughts. They not even saying what they believe. You know, they can't. You know, they put a muzzle on them. They got them handcuffed by the money. Nah, yo. You ain't handcuffing me by no motherfucking money. I'm gonna say what need to be said every fucking time it need to be said, yo. You feel me? And I repeat it if necessary. You know, because this shit is crazy. Like, I can't believe. Like, where are the activists? Like, where are you guys? My song, you don't got nothing to say? If this Tamika Mallory, you know, just to name a few, if this was a unarmed black man being shot down by the police, they'd have hopped all over it. I think this is just as bad. I think Saucy Santana performing that disgusting song to Breakfast Club. Let's see. Drewski. How many people do the Breakfast Club reach daily?
While daily listener numbers for The Breakfast Club aren't available, the show reaches over 6.6 to 8 million monthly listeners nationally. They also have millions of views and streams through podcasts and their live streaming platform.
Yo, come on now. And majority of them is black people. And like I say, yo, even if like this was something that was like everybody was doing it, I wouldn't say nothing, yo, but you don't see this from nobody else. Like, where's the white Saucy Santana? Where's the Asian Saucy Santana? Where's the Indian Saucy Santana? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we should have every single one of them. You know, we living in a copycat world. You know, he did it. Where the fuck is the rest of them? I'm sure there's one dying to be seen. Why there ain't no camera in his face? Why he ain't doing interviews? Y'all ain't feeling. Man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's another day of keeping you news.